Hello, it's Elizabeth here. Welcome to my beautiful nighttime viewing platform. Friday night in the Gold Coast and I'm just chilling out at home. One of the things I noticed on the video that I took yesterday was that I used some really interesting languaging, and I know how powerful languaging is. And for anybody, if you've studied NLP or neuro-linguistic programming, you'll know a lot more than what I do, but I did date somebody who was an absolute master at it, and he taught me quite a lot of things. One of the things I said in the video yesterday was about how I had moths in my cupboard and how small things bug me. It made me laugh at the time. I thought, well, what a joke. And when I got off the video and I looked at it back, I could see that having that languaging actually can create in your life. And not only have I had the moths that have been an interesting problem. One of the things, I actually sold one of my houses, the last house I sold, because it had an ant problem. So I'm really careful now about how I speak, especially when it comes to that phrase. So instead of saying that small things bug me, I'm going to say, I'd like to change that, I'd like to change that, I'd like to change that, and put it in the positive. So it's all been a bit of fun, and such a profound resource this is for me to do video a day, because I get to see things that I wouldn't normally see, that I wouldn't normally be paying attention to. And some of the other things about the way that the brain works and the languaging that we use is, we did know a woman some years ago in Adelaide who had, when she went to an NLP practitioner, he picked up that she was saying, I can't bear it, I can't bear it. And as soon as she stopped saying that, she was able to carry a child to full term. So we also knew somebody who used to say, I can't stand it. And she had difficulty walking through most of her life. So it's really, really important the way we speak and the words that we use. And one of the ones, I've actually applied this in my own life. I had 5 beautiful boys, and then I fell pregnant for the last time, and I really wanted a girl that time. And I noticed in my languaging, it actually shocked me. I hadn't realised until I got to that point where I was desiring a girl, I realised that in my languaging I used to say, oh boy, when something happened. So I changed it, and you know what I changed it to? Every time I caught myself saying, oh boy, and it was an ingrained habit because I'd done that for years since I was a young girl. So every time I caught myself saying, oh boy, I'd say, oh girl, oh girl, oh girl. So, you know, that's how I realise that I influence my life by changing the way I speak. So that's just a really good example, something that's worked for me, and I'm going to pay particular attention over the next 30 days in particular, and especially while I'm making these videos, to my languaging, so that I can pick up any of those things that may be miscreating in their own way without me realising. Another thing too, I did meet this guy one time, came to my place. He'd actually had an accident down the road, and I offered him a bed at my place because he couldn't get home. And he said, as he was about to go to bed, he said, I'm going to crash. And I said, well, isn't that what you've just done with your car? So, wow, how profound are those things, you know? This video might have been useful to somebody here tonight, because it's surely been useful for me to watch myself and realise some of those things that I can make changes on. And they're easy, and they're fun, and they're cool. Anyway, thanks for watching. I love you. Bye. Oh, hang on. Before I go, I want to declare tonight Magic Night on the Gold Coast. Look, isn't it beautiful? Look at the lights twinkling out there. Declare it Magic Night. I'm going to say, I'm going to disappear before your very eyes. Bye.